Leo. Now, so Laura Rivas. Okay, my first guest. So we have this soul that you are in eternal covenant with. It can be with anyone. The theme of the reading is about throughout January or in the coming times ahead. I don't want to limit this reading with a particular time. Actually, it can be very appealing whenever a person watches it. Um, what you are now going through with this eternal covenant, with the soul that you have eternal covenant. This soul that you have eternal covenant with is a soul from the invisible world, according to Rumi, and maybe in the Western esotericism or mysticism, it is from a past life. Also from the actually Eastern philosophies as well. Can be a past life person or a person from the invisible world, from the great beyond. You have always like chatty with this soul. Like you always you somehow connect and will always love each other. Even you do not see them now, doesn't matter. Or you have met them in real life, or you haven't maybe met them yet. Okay, so as I describe you your connection with them now, at least you can determine now which person this can be, or if a person shows up throughout January, because I was very much guided to do this now. So if the person shows up for in the throughout January, what you can go through with them. Is there any lessons there? Of course, now you will love each other. For instance, I of course love my mother and father too, let's say. But yes, do I have sometimes discords with them? Of course, I have with them. Or do I have sometimes, up and down with them? Yes, of course, I have with them. So this is very natural, that side. Okay, so you may also have a particular, of course, things that you do not a hard time expressing each other. This is also, you can go through them, but this person is not a person who will ever abuse you or um, pathologically, this narcissist, sociopath, psycho kind of thing. Okay, so we are not talking about this type of people. Definitely, this person is someone you will love each other always. Okay, the soul that you are in eternal covenant with. Wow, really, Rumi has today inspired a lot. So the moon was in my 12th house, Virgo house. So I was so much 12th house. Moons for me is somewhere I go, but then I come back and bring these readings. Now, so let's begin. First, let's determine what kind of a sign characteristic they will show. This doesn't mean that they are that sign, but what is that characteristic of that sign? Okay, they might show. So this will be more healthier, I think. So this is for the Leo collective. This reading is now starting with the Leo consciousness, Leo collective. Who are the soul that they are in eternal covenant with? Who are the soul that they are eternal covenant with? So who is the soul? I'm going to pick two zodiac signs. Okay, for the Leo collective, we have a Capricorn soul here, and the next characteristic, Pisces. So this soul has Capricorn Pisces characteristics. They may be completely a different zodiac sign, but they show these characteristics, which means Capricorn, they have a particular, actually mystical side because remember the tail. Capricorn has a this fish tail that he needs to overcome and wants to climb up the hill. So that's why it is called mystical goat. And it actually, his tail is the Pisces. This person is a person in this lifetime now with you for the Leo collective. They have definitely a very compassionate side, by the way, also a mystical side, but they have come to this world to uh, Capricorn to build structures, career, status, work, goals, cooperation. It they This is why a person comes as a Capricorn. Um, Now, so they can be any sign, but they have these goals to build towards future. um, the Piscean side is their compassionate, mystical side, where they are more fluid. There is this fluid side of them, that mutual quality, right? This vagueness a bit. So there is this a bit maybe unpredictable, uh, this side of to like can't really concretely grasp, but only intuitively, like you can actually grasp them at some level, not intellectually. But this is a very strong placement for a person. Capricorn Piscean characteristic people, they are not really about themselves. They are actually like more like it's about the other people and how they can shape the other, the external. Okay, um, until Virgo, actually until Leo, the signs are more about the inner orientation they have. But after Virgo, including Virgo, it's about the other, outer world. So this person is less about themselves, maybe more about you. Now, let's find out. Okay, Rumi says these people is from the invisible world. I mean, they have been into the invisible world before as a soul. So to that invisible world, like where souls get it when they die and be there for some time before their incarnation. Um, so even at that point, they were like, let's say, cheek to cheek, like, or like they know each other from there. But I will take it. I don't have a deck set called The Invisible World, so I have a past life. Let's see a past life connection. So, what past life connection do we have? We don't know though, how past lives, like some past life connections 3,000 years ago, some past life connections 500, some past life connections, even not from in today's world, but with the when we say past life connection, actually it can be like from the other galaxies in other kind of formations. We would be otherwise so naive to evaluate this place like only the past life connection. Also, there can be past life connections like galactic as well. Like for instance, this Sirius, Arcturians, this type of things. Yes, from other dimensions, Pleiadians, it can be even that. So we have, oh, okay, so we have a Greco-Roman. Greco-Roman, so this is actually, it starts from the Um, Greco-Roman can starts from the 1200 BC up until the Roman Empire ends. But it can even, I think this is like almost 2000 years. Yes, 2000 years connection. So with this soul, Leo consciousness has a 2000-year-old connection, Greco-Roman. So the Greek civilization, of course, inspired Roman civilization a lot. They had also interactions throughout the history. It is known as the classical times. So you know this person from classical times. So there was this ancient cities in Greece, Rome, also Constantinople, where I live right now, Istanbul. Mm, well, it must be very fascinating if you ask me. Okay, now, so if you happen to come together, then what is the lesson? What we can say about this connection? So excited! I'm so excited for this reading. Mm, okay. So now let's get the tarot cards. Leo, 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 Leo. Okay, our first card with this person, we have the Hermit. Next card. Nine of Cups reversed. Eight of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Now, in the next round, I will get the Soul Journey cards, okay? Because we need what the souls now go through with this connection. Okay. Oh, in your soul journeys, now the Tam. Oh, we have the blame energy. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Oh, okay. Hmm. It's a bit childlike energy, blaming each other. Actually, people maybe in this now lifetime, yeah, they soul loves each other, but they are having hard time to accept their part in something. That's why the cards has come. Oh, let's get one also energy oracle as well. One person is actually seeking, waiting even like a approval from the other. Um, Due to this blaming energy to each other, the relationship maybe cannot produce the joy and pleasure that it has previously um, produced. We have the journey reversed, like there is a plan here being cancelled with the soul. um, it's like you, so this person, either we have the journey influence, this is about moving one place to another, or it is a card for relocation. Okay, a relocation card. Maybe something has also physically made you feel apart. Now look at the cards. What matters is your tarot cards. Reversed Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. What I get from this is that as people, Laura, um, oh, like this, maybe I just a sec. People, like, due to this blaming energy or a particular, let's say, immaturity, okay, um, a particular immaturity. Um, didn't let this relationship to grow from where it has stayed. But you still love each other. There is just maybe one person is looking for the apology. I feel that there is a particular distance now with this person. Let's say the other person does things like without the other, but they cannot just get joy or pleasure like they used to get when together. I also feel here a person needs the other person's directions, instructions about completing a work, because let's say something has finished and one person actually, again maybe due to this blaming energy in between them, it couldn't like progress as it had to be. One person, you see the hermit looks for, like it seeks what it seeks. Nine of Cups reverse, a joyful time with which do not exist right now. Eight of Pentacles reverse, hermit also the Virgo card, critic. Eight of Pentacles, criticism also, I mean in detail. So criticizing in detail, one person is criticizing the other, which does not give anyone, let's say, any more pleasure. Actually, for this soul, that and one person, I think, you see the hermit has been alone and has been very silent, and also very much into these abstract thoughts about this relationship, I do feel. And like they have literally carried with them, or Leo, this lantern, and they try to find guidance. If they have gone through a particular experience with you or you with them, now as maybe there is a bit disconnect, a bit sulky, this influence, one person is keep telling their experiences about the other to the other people. Actually, one person with the hermit here is like seeking. I think they haven't found yet. And I also feel here like something half finished, okay? Something half finished. So that if people stop blaming each other, because I think every time an interaction starts, it's like you did it, or you did it first, or you don't listen to me, I don't know how to take you, there is a particular stress going on there. But they stay in this connection because they know that in the soulful way they can overcome this, and this is gonna take time. I think Leos, with the soul that they are in eternal covenant with, um, there is a particular seeking influence, seeking a ground. Um, Hermit energy actually is without arrogance and egotism. So hermit energy is the humble attitude here. But this has come maybe later to a person as they are now coming into the state of hermit. They are looking for the encounter with their counterpart. Hermit is also, one person here is expert actually. They are a good giver of intellect, knowledge, learning. Actually, this is a teacher energy. Um, Hermit is the sound in silence, if you ask me. It's the sound in silence. This there is a particular completion that this relationship now seeks, and I think both people is now discovering this need to um, look into the self, like they search for the self, yes, then you are the hermit energy here, Laura. That's this teacher energy. Here, though, you with this person, you are seeking the most ideal one. It seems something is maybe not satisfying you in the personal level. With this soul, you can make a lot of exchange. It's like they need your knowledge, you need their technique in something. Like that's fine. Maybe you are like hooked up in each other. Here, actually, in your reading, a particular wisdom is offered. But at this time, um, as people accept the wisdom of this connection produced, they will be in knowledge of their relationship or this connection well, so that there is not going to be a place for imprudence, foolishness, or immaturity. There is something with regards to also reliance here. Um, I don't know, but there is this feeling of there is this knowledge. Like one person needs to offer their knowledge when the other person asks. So if this soul comes and asks this knowledge, or if this soul comes and asks for a particular advice, I think one person, of course, now this is the person you are in eternal covenant with, so they are very important, giving that advice unconditionally. Okay, my advice, or do you need to teach them something? Do you need to state what you are need to say? Give it freely, okay? Because these souls are in eternal covenant. Um, I want to get one. I want to get. I also feel here there is this need to return to a place, or we have the journey card reverse. It's like these souls, they have always planned. Um, there you go. Uh, Actually, it's how to say. Um, uh, oh, I try to be a good influence, but he prefers the cool people. Yes, I give him advice about this relationship with her. Actually, I have to make, by the way, this live chat when the video replays. There is an option people can come and live chat and read what is written there. Um, so actually, I don't want my viewers to speak their private situations, because when I read something, this algorithm, it grabs everything we write and speak, okay, even in the background. They have offered me an eyeliner in the first instance. I haven't just, checked any eyeliner or something. Actually, I want, Laura, keep privacy, please. Actually, just let's remove your comments here. I want to remove these comments now, because I don't want my viewers to um, give personal information. As I have mentioned, YouTube is a vast place. This is for your safety, darling, okay? Um, because it's crazy. Sometimes I I read a comment, and the last comment, for instance, someone tells something, even not a personal thing. Then there is this concept commercials I get. I mean, it is crazy. With everything is recorded. That's why I just don't want viewers. I mean, if there is something happens, I don't want to be responsible for it. We are already under watch in every way, but just I don't want my platform to be some kind of a tool for that. That's why it's better to always keep privacy. But I got your message. Um, let's write here. This is just my safety measure. Uh, what I can do more, right? But if you ask me, I am here like full with some 5 years confidential information due to the private readings I give. But this is, I mean, with technology, I can't do anything. Um, so, okay, so back to our reading. Laura, I also feel with this person, a journey, like you got to visit a place or something has been lately maybe cancelled um, for you, for them. There is a bit this unsettled energy with the soul now. But the key word was the blame. The blame energy may also come from that past life, by the way. With this soul, um, in this lifetime, this is maybe about overcoming this feeling of blame. And when the souls overcome it, like take those responsibilities fully, maybe do not necessarily need advice this time. This uh, soul connection is likely to achieve something in this lifetime. Okay, this is what I have received. Now let's get the twin flame journey card as well. Wow, very important messages has come out of this. Thanks, Rumi. Let's thank Rumi. Thank you, Rumi, for enlightening us. Just a sec. I will check something. Okay, let's shuffle. Just a sec. Some other checks. Some insight with regards to this eternal covenant from the Twin Flame Journey Oracle. I think eternal covenant term deserves the Twin Flame Oracle. I mean, technically, it will need that uh, touch in the reading. That's why from many decks I have got this. Oh, just a sec. What's happening? Okay. So with this journey, uh, Laura, you need to see this. We have the inner child. Look, isn't this blame energy in the beginning? I mean, children sometimes blame each other. Now, if you haven't go through this with the person, I mean, in terms of Leo collective, of course, I'm speaking, not special to you, as this is not a personal reading, but the inner child and blame, doesn't it make sense? I mean, in the children plays, there is all the time there is a blame, all the time, she did it, he did it. um, these two souls, I think this is they need to really nurture the inner childs. These souls have to take each other to journeys, to places where they can both compete, rival in like a playful games or like this arcade, places or something like game, feel. That's how they can nurture and at the same time overcome that energy. These souls needs to be entertained in this lifetime. Okay, this inner child. This reminds me of some of my friends, for instance. Everyone, of course, has a network of people, acquaintances, right? People, but there are few friends that we are always, you know, sincere with, close friends, we say. With these close friends, is some of my friends, they are definitely, I go and travel. They are very travel companions. Some friends are very good for just sit, talk, and coffee, tea, having this day off and chat. Some friends is just good for like visiting these places, like tourist attraction or um, you know to do other things like again like having um, like these festivals going, right? This entertainment places, and some friends are very good for that. But there are very rare people that you can do all together, right? Very rare. Most probably one or at most two. In this connection, that inner child needs to be nurtured through souls joining in things which are entertaining actually. um, and if people can't bring parental problems, okay, this is actually how people need to support each other in their parental situations, okay. But the blame energy here can be also person to person. We usually, I mean, how people raise up, they usually, right, we learn to blame mother, father, or others for sometimes our own failures. But a mature person, what it takes to be mature person, is actually to take the controlship of our lives, and I mean that's how we raised later, right? And becoming responsible for our choices and accepting that uh, actually. Okay, there are things which are not in our control, they say, but in some traditions and belief system, souls even choose their families for some soul lessons as well. For instance, in the Islamic mysticism, souls choose even the family to come, born. So actually, at some point, again, actually in the Sufism as well, where Rumi is also, the head of it, soul every time choose their experience, even the family. That's why even they say even the families actually we choose them. I mean, souls choose them to experience it. So in terms of also family background, I think these two souls they got to actually assist as well. Maybe as they heal their inner child or that problems, they can also heal their relationships. So this was the reading. Thank you so much, Laura, for your attendance. I appreciate you. I can. What's your rising? I can also next. I can continue with the rising. What's your rising? If you want to stay, I can also continue with your rising. You don't know it. Mm. Do you know your birth hour, Laura? Your moon is Aquarius. Okay, let's move with your moon sign. Let's move with Aquarius. You don't know it. Okay. Mm. Let's do Aquarius. Okay. All right. Let's put the cards back. Wow. This was it. And you know, with the Leo energy, Leo is also, it's the fifth house. So it's the house of children. And it's about the heart energy. It's the inner child. And we had the inner child card came. So Leos also need to heal their inner child to get into more in tune in this connection. This was quite impressive. So thanks, Rumi, for the inspiration. Now, Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius. So, as as um, as Rumi says, souls who don't know each other from the invisible world cannot agree here either. Souls who met, understand each other, love here in this lifetime too. This bond is called the eternal covenant. So in this reading, we are trying to understand what you go through with this person now that you have eternal covenant with. You may have ups and downs with this person, but deep down, in general, uh, in genuinely, you actually love each other. So Aquarius energy. First, we are trying to understand. First, we try to understand what kind of characteristics this person will show. What kind of characteristics this person will show. Okay, this person shows again Capricorn characteristics once again. If we pick Pisces, I'm gonna faint. And we have, wow, also the characteristics, Aquarius, also the characteristics of your sign. Capricorn, Aquarius, characteristic together in a person, regardless of their natal chart, um, aims both the success and service in this world, and people actually who are very good at developing strategies to have the society together. People who have these grand ideas um, in order to elevate and to be in service in the society wise. They have usually this big vision, projects with vision, even it is for their own community or something more larger than that. So again, it is less about, they are less about themselves, but they are more about like service to the other. This is like to me, this is like a space shaman energy. Capricorn Aquarius for me is like a space shaman. Uh, it is very interesting. Um, Now, I want to get the past life. I want to understand the past life connection with this person. Oh, some water. Mm, So the past life connection with this person is, okay, so excited. Oh. Look at that. Love life. Like for thousands years, you were engaged in love life dynamics with this person. Wow. Okay. Good to know. Just a sec. I need to check something in the phone. Okay. Love life. Now, the tarot cards, or let's get the soul journey cards, your soul journeys with this person. So, what is the soul journey time with the person? Oh, with the person that you are in eternal covenant with. Oh my goodness, look at that. Love life, and we have the envy energy. A lot of envy crises throughout the lifetimes, but still love each other. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. How to overcome the envy energy with this person? Um, accepting that, um, accepting that we are all human actually, but we have different soul paths and challenges, and also, we have very different soul paths from each other. So actually, once you conquer the um, differences, and maybe this can be conquered at this lifetime, though. Oops. With the love lifetime and the envy, I think the envy here is actually not comparing it like with maybe other couples, but it's like envying uh, the person from another person. So then here, yeah, there is a lot of insecurity energy um, working there. So the trust there is not really a bit falls short there. But let's get figure out this envy energy. What you go through? Oh my goodness, woman holding the heart. Oh, so the female energy in this reading, Aquarius friends, is actually has a lot to offer, and they are coming from a heart center. It's actually giving that trust, that nurturing energy for the relationship, and to conquer this envy energy together. So let's take a look at the tarot cards. This can be very interesting. So, what will the tarot cards say? We have the Knight of Swords. Okay. The Judgment. Wow. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Okay, now let's look at the tarot cards. Okay, Aquarius. Now, in this story, um, with this person, okay, I'm trying to see if they are fitting in the screen all together. The story with this person is starting in the center with judgment. So, with this person that you are in covenant, eternal covenant, you are going through something very critical. You know, this reading I was inspired from Rumi's saying that I have just pinned its command. But Rumi says he has a code, beyond the right doing or wrong doing of things there. There is a line there. Let's meet there. He says with this person you will go through a particular competition, and this may actually can be the and ending of all judgments in your story, and ending of all judgment of each other, or a particular crisis. Now it seems ending as you experienced it. I think this relationship is likely to bring some standards. But here, the envy person, we have the Knight of Pentacles reverse, maybe here the envy person actually represented. They, how to say, they they go through a particular self judgment there, and maybe they are also likely to end this self judgment, and also comparisons with others as well. uh, it can be the end of that societal definitions or standards for judging or condemning. It can be. So actually judgment is like the, it's like the last lifetime uh, that you will be ending, that judgment, that envy, that comparison energy, because I think people are discovering, as the Knight of Swords energy always insisting on the critical aspect of this subject. Like there is always like a sword is directed, like what is really actually not convenient of bringing that envy energy is indicated by the Knight of Swords there. So I think there is more of like a better quality is invited to this relationship, which is the differences in qualities, quantities, actions, right? Um, these I think will be judged also lesser, or for the greater last time. And I think people in this lifetime will go from self definitions, and and there is a particular experience of awakening taking place. If one soul here has gone through any self hatred, guilt, or any kind of difficult emotions, um, I think there won't be any judgments left. I mean, judgments, at least one person is actually trying to dictate that in the relationship, as we have the Knight of Swords there. So, judgments from also others, or that comparisons will not have any meaning. And I think this relationship will evolve to a new plane of awareness, new dimensions in consciousness as well. I think this relationship is from the very beginning. I mean, come on, you are coming to this relationship with the envy energy in this love life, past life, and you are bringing that envy energy from thousands of years of love life together. So I think people are likely to done with judging. People are likely to done with judging here. There is a more a loving energy. I mean, the judgment in the middle is the card for that. And maybe this relationship has also get a lot of attention from the outside world. Like there were always these critics. It's like the um, how do they say this, tabloid press. Tabloid press of that 1,000 years. I mean, in whatever civilization you go through that, perhaps many, like in each century, when you think about the human lifespan. But of course, I mean, in the earlier times, people were just living until at most 40 years old, 35 years old. If you make it to a 40 years old, you are an old person. So actually, in our past life connections, we do not achieve that much of high lifespans, technically. So here, Aquarius friends, with this person, I think you are contouring this. One more time, maybe it's gonna come and surface this envy energy, maybe throughout January. But the woman holding a heart card is telling me the female energy in this relationship is actually want to initiate this connection to a new plane of awareness as well, like putting new life into it, like revitalizing it with the judgment energy. So don't have fear of reaching a particular conclusion in some subjects. Ideas needs to be discovered very, talked and communicated very bravely. Knight of Pentacles reverse that a bit, talks about some blockages which may still linger for a person there. Um, I feel like one person is like making some brainstorming actually. Mm, the other person has this in this ongoing pain, which hasn't like it's there is a bit inertia, but when the judgment comes, this may also be a particular event, circumstances, situation which is gonna awaken people. One person will stop like waste time, I think, because reverse Knight of Pentacles also how we are actually being wasteful about the things that uh, we take granted for, or wasteful with the abundance and the beauty of this relationship and also the natural gifts of it. So one person here may go through some also life circumstances. um, a particular situation will teach them to not to be idle anymore, not to feel inertia anymore. They will be, I think, more determination. This angel in the center is blowing the trumpet to the Knight of Pentacles there, like, wake up card. So one person needs to a bit, Knight of Pentacles reverse sometimes can be the outmoded systems against the forces of progress. So one person also needs to uh, be innovative about things. Okay. uh, so I think you will revitalize, revolutionize this connection in 2022. New elements needs to be introduced. I like the Knight of Swords energy because it always challenges to the Knight of Pentacles reverse, like revitalize yourself, update yourself. Don't stuck in the that envy comparison energy. Wake up, we got to do something inspired, something new. It's that time when that relationship seeks that abundance of rain, like, so it can uh, bring some fresh energy to that drought. So this type of lesson is coming, I think, in this connection. the eternal covenant that you are in with this person. Times of change is coming, but love life, woman holding the heart, and envy card, which is major problem in relationships, actually, if you ask me. After communication, was really impressive to see. If thank you so much. Why don't we also get one twin flame card here? So what the twin flame oracle says. Oh, what a reading. What a reading. Wow. Okay, so let's get the first card. Oh, you got to release with this person. The judgment energy is making sense. The old needs to go. The old ways of attaching needs to go. Plus, this can be like if you find out that point that you finally release, your souls also can gain freedom. Like this can be the last incarnation maybe, and then you are out of samsara with them. Like you don't have to go through any lessons together again. So release energy, definitely. Wow, Aquarius, this was very impressive. Thank you so much. Let's go to the next sign. Let's give a let's do Aries. Okay. Okay, let's do Aries. Okay, hello Aries, welcome. So this is going to be for Aries members. All right. Aries, hello. Welcome. It's going to be a long night for me. And okay. So Aries, let me inform what we are doing here. So Rumi has this saying, souls, this is for Aries, sun, moon, rising, or you can watch for any astrological association that you think is working for you. So Rumi has this quote, and he says, souls who don't know each other from the invisible world cannot agree here either. Souls who met understand each other, love here too. This bond is called the eternal covenant. So I'm going to now see in the cards what you go through with this person that you are in a covenant with, eternal covenant with. And we begin this reading first by determining the characteristics. Um, for this characteristic, I'm going to pick two zodiac signs, but of course, uh, this doesn't mean that they are that sign, but it's about they are just bringing that qualities. Okay, so for Aries, so this person shows Gemini qualities. Oh, so this is the Mercury energy. And we have the Scorpio. Wow, Gemini Scorpio combinations I really like. Uh, because Gemini makes a Scorpio that very communicative, but also very depth, has a depth as well. This person, okay, so this person has definitely good communication skill, and there is a particular artistic influence here. Uh, there can be here very actually the words of the person can, if they show that side, can be very hurting. Gemini Scorpio is actually can be quite expressive with lyrics, like literally they can create that magician effect. They are good at writing poems, producing art, and also like lyrics of something, plus can can be into collaborations a lot as well. um, and very effective in what they communicate actually, so they can be very persuasive. Let's see the past life connection with this person. Oh, these are the, what are these? These are the planets. Okay, we need the zodiac signs, a lot of decks. Okay, so Aries, now let's see your connection, past life connection, excuse me, with this person. So, okay, from the past lives, you live together, you die, you live and die, you live and die. And there is always that great beyond in the invisible world where souls actually wander and come together. So, let's see your background. Oh my God, this is your spousey. This person is your spousey. Aries, we have spousey energy here. Your past life spousey. Wow. Okay, now this was very impressive. This is really, by the way, not an. The energy here is really intense, guys. It's a really intense energy, and I do feel like souls are really uplifted. Like as we like become a channel for their um, as we become a channel for their expression, they feel uplifted. I do feel in this. Wow. So this is something that we can be in service for the souls. Now let's see your Okay, let's see your soul journey card, Aries, with this person. So your soul journey with this person. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Look at that. The spoozy card with the happiness. With this soul that you are in eternal covenant with, you come to experience the happiness energy. They have this spoozy connection with you. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Your soul's lesson at this time. So no need for any kind of a, you just really need to be happy, which is actually what is happiness after all. To happiness is something that you can find in the now. It is not something that can really work out um, like every time, like future oriented. It's sometimes when you seize the moment and really be happy with the things. So you really need to work that in to be in the now energy with this person. This is really incredible cards with the signs. Now I want to see your tarot cards with this person. Okay. Let me have some tea. Okay. For Aries. For Aries. Aries, your first card, we have the Seven of Swords. We have the reverse strength. Oh, let's get this one. Reversed Ace of Cups. Wow. Let me get a Twin Flame Journey card as well. Now, with this soul, one person cannot run away from that eternal covenant. That eternal covenant is eternal, and inherently you are with this person actually. In the soul level I'm speaking. Of course in the physical level you can be also even separated, maybe not now together, but this is in the soul level. Of course your twin flame card, we have a connection in summer. Let me one more time. And until that, make sure you will do some shadow work with this person. Because why? Because Seven of Swords, Reverse Strength, and Ace of Cups. Uh, okay, now let's talk about this. Aries friends, we have the summer and the shadow work energy with this person. Um, the summer can actually, this summer, for instance, in this reading is really timeless, by the way, but the time you watch this reading, the summer, the coming summer, um is very important, that it will bring um, very much the shadow work influence, that you first need to work out there. Actually, just a sec. Just a sec. Be right back. Okay. I want to see the shadow work cards, because if you have a shadow work energy with them, let's find out what shadow you need to work out. I feel here something with actually I hear something with regards to sexuality here, and not making something actually meaningful. You really need to work on that. Now the souls are a bit distracted. Their shadow is non-action in the situation. Your shadow, we have the haunted energy. Haunted. Haunted in what way it can be? Let me check the dictionary here, because I don't want to say use a wrong English word for this. Like in a way that inconsistent, maybe haunted, to be inconsistent about something, or too much anxious. It can be obsession, or having coming from a maybe a bit time to time negative standpoint to the relationship. However, in this relationship, happiness energy needs to work out. You are with this person in the eternal covenant for this happiness energy. This is what you really need to discover in the end, without Seven of Swords running away from each other. Though circumstances and situations will make you to come together, and that strength reverse also not taking the courage to face with that fears. Actually, reverse strength is pretty much the temptations, and also the card for shadow work, by the way, because this is our strength and how much we are really willing to face with our own fears and shadows there. As one person maybe understands that to stay in this relationship will cost them maybe to confront some things, they do not really show any action. You became haunted, it's like in the end. Let's say in the subconsciously, maybe you work this energy out. Let's get the shadow work energy with Spoozy here in the center, and the strength here in the center came reverse. Now, this is the cards actually not speaking about a courageous way to connect with each other, uh, to discover that how do they say, happiness energy, like to be in the moment. And actually here in this connection, to have power over another, or that dominion kind of thing, is not the problem, I think. There is this people need to tame reverse strength. It seems they are not able to tame right now. Tame that lower nature, let's say, okay, or that shadow sides with the hauntedness and inaction energy. They really need to bridge their spirit to their connection, and in a way that, like, to be in the nature of this relationship, to get attuned with the nature of this relationship, because Strength is a very much card related with the nature of things as well. Here we have eventually a lion originally, and it can be also the strength of our conviction, also our harmony with the natural world. The um, these relationships nature is not currently, it seems, harmony with the natural world. With this person that you are in the eternal covenant, here you need to bring something in harmony through, I think, happiness. And here, this is actually about when you understand the very now, when you understand the now and connect with the wisdom of it, you're gonna find that hollow of the infinity within it. And the infinity, as you know, it represents in general the connectedness. Um, the connectedness, it's the bridge, right? Like it's the connectedness between the human uh, and actually rest of the nature, um, and also the beyond. So, and something also ethereal there. um, Ace of Cups reverse telling me the healing energy cannot, it seems, work currently. Uh, I think it's like these people will go through with something that they understand they will need each other, and actually they cannot really escape from each other. We have the spoozy energy from the past life. Actually, in terms of soul codes, you got to inherent and collected a lot of information about also the other person. Like you must be knowing like their actually every move. They must be knowing your every move. But they, in this lifetime, I think, um, something here creates this love and hate dynamic sometimes. But this is actually love. Uh, so because this is the eternal covenant, um, your courage of your convictions will be tested. Some reconciliation energy will be invited, I do feel, as the people defeat their base impulses and learn to be happy in the moment. There is also the failure of the nerve here, some kind of a anger management issue. Um, People shouldn't fear from the unknown in each other. Strength reverse, the fear of the unknown. They got to, as they perform the shadow work, as people um, discover some that parts that disown parts of them each other. Actually, this relationship can actualize with people doing that self work. Okay, for this they will be going through with a lot of things, I do feel. The energy Ace of Cups is reversed that, and the theme of this reading is happiness. So this connection with your eternal covenant, definitely you need that fulfillment. You need that fullness, abundance, happiness, absolutely that contentment there. Um, I do feel like how to say, people a bit need to return to their own individual streams there, that drops of water, that they are actually part of something larger. um, Beauty, pleasure, um, self-love, these needs to be in the tone. Seven of Swords and Strength there, to me, it feels like someone is really withholding of the gift of the self there, or there is some obstacle to it, or they are someone is Seven of Swords and reverse Ace of Cups. It is about cutting off of that stream of emotionality that intuitive perception actually. So there is a blockage of the unconscious. That's why it wants you to do the shadow work there with this person. If you come to like in come across with them, it is very important definitely to make that shadow work. Actually, you may first start discovering from yourself, and this is gonna, I think, jump to them as well. This relationship, this eternal covenant, is about sharing the happiness. And this is definitely hidden in the moments that spent together as this person, your eternal spousey. It seems. Wow, this is really impressive, Aries. Thank you so much for tuning in. Now I'm going to move to the next sign. Now let's move to Taurus. Okay. Just trying to do the last arrangements. Okay. Taurus, welcome. Wow. Okay. Welcome, Taurus. So in this reading, we have this special theme, and this special theme is something that I was inspired from Rumi's saying, and he says, souls who do not know each other from the invisible world cannot agree here either. Souls who have met understand each other, love here too. This bond is called the eternal covenant. So I'm finding out the soul that you are in this eternal covenant with, and we try to understand what you go through now. This is going to be another exciting reading, definitely. So let's get tuned in. Okay. First, we begin from the characteristic of this person. So, what characteristics they are likely to display? What characteristics they are likely to display? Okay, your person displays a Gemini characteristic and Pisces. Gemini Pisces, mutual sign. They must have a flexibility. Gemini Pisces energy is like a water fairy, if you ask me. Now I'm going to just a sec. Got to check something. Okay. Okay, Taurus. So this person shows Gemini and Pisces characteristics. And let's see your past life connection with them. Your past life connection with them. Your past life connection with them. There is something with regards to transportation here. This may be interesting. Um, like you have met and come across through maybe a traveling, or you have met or come across in a transportation. If you are into a, if you love a particular transportation, like ships maybe, or trains, buses, planes, um, like you may actually this is because maybe you have met with this person. Actually, it comes to you maybe familiar, and one of that maybe travels, or there is a place here, it seems, you come across, and like from going one place to another. Let's see with this person. So maybe you don't see them now, but maybe you will be meeting with them throughout January, or too much, throughout January, or we'll hear about them, a person that you met through transportation in the past life. So Taurus, now here is your card. There is health matter with this person. Your soul journeys here is concentrated on health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Maybe this person or you coming from a medical field, you met through transportation or a health subjects, or with this person there is some accompanying each other maybe, uh, in terms of health situations, can come strong. Let's get your tarot cards. What is the story here? What is the story? Just a sec. Okay. The story. Okay, your first card, we have a Knight of Swords. We have a reversed Hermit. And Six of Pentacles. Pentacle is the or can be also a health suite. I think you this is a person. There is something in the medical or nutrition based, like any health subject, maybe with regards to something pharmacological as well, pharmacy, nutrition, maybe sports, anything uh, which may be important for the health. There is some kind of a exchange here, and like this person or you to them not gonna leave each other like alone in something. Like one person need to maybe cope with a particular health situation, other one is bringing this advice, critical advice, with the Knight of Swords energy. So one person can, which is very much important in this person's lifespan, it can be. And one person actually trying to encourage the other person to start something new. um, like they are trying to bring a solution. um, and there is this actually, how to say, in a very sudden situation which is rising, one person is bringing like a compensation opportunity for something, like if you do this and do that, or go that place, you may like compensate what you have lost, which is like, let's say there was a health matter, or anything which was affecting your or their health, you to them or they towards you, is very much like influencing each other in order to overcome a crisis here, actually trying to create a comfortable circumstance for the other. Um, I feel if one person is like also in danger with regards to advice, or they look for maybe a health person, that the other person is like bringing the best advice for that. One person sees something like obligation, like they got to do this. um, One person also here, trying to influence the other in a very fair way, it can be like trying to bring some kind of a reform, like a reformist attitude they bring to this connection when it comes to health, like what new things this person maybe like try out. There is a particular sympathy here, also like sharing, and like one person is really getting their share. It's something very genuine happening. Um, the hermit energy, I think, indicates a time in life that one person is in crisis, like they seek and seek and seek but cannot really reach that advice. As they stop seeking, actually this person like appears and bringing that most important advice that they were all this time seeking, and they are like also maybe saying this in circumstances which is not very comfortable. Here also, I think a particular like search about something is rejected. The other person comes and try to help the other. I do feel, hmm, and putting the other person in some kind of a hero stage before um, discovering their own path with this health energy, and like encouraging them to take action. It can be um, it can be something like, I don't know, like one person trying to encourage the other for some kind of a maybe retreats, like um, or they say enough with the retreat now, come and join this, they say. This is the wisdom exchange with this eternal covenant, the soul that you are in eternal covenant with. There is a wise exchange needs to happen. The wisdom definitely needs to be happen, but when sharing those ideas, one can challenge the other person as well. Okay, let's which is actually gonna uh, open new ways in the other person's thinking, I do feel. Let's get one card from the Twin Flame journey. So, what we need to know. This person and you have also a Twin Flame energy, by the way. It starts with health, and also maybe with this Twin Flame energy, there is something. I mean, the purpose is something to uh, develop and mature yourself in a for health and healthy way. And from a difficulty, health difficulty, a health situation, one actually upgrade the other upgrades the other, and they somehow reach a particular spiritual understanding through a health situation or difficulty. um, this is something very I think it's super meaningful. But past life influence with transformation was also very amazing. Thank you so much, Taurus, for tuning in. Okay. Now, okay, I'm going to continue this reading as part two, and uh, I'm going to make four more signs, and then there is going to be later part three, because I don't want to like rush in, like fitting every 12 sign in one video. This is a person that I want to really carefully, uh, actually in each video I am like that, but I want to give a special attention for this. That's why I will go back to my now this um, information, and let me correct these so that let's do not write all signs, but let's say so. Let's say part one. So we did Leo, we did Aquarius, we did um, Aries, and also Taurus. Okay. Let's write down here as well. So we did Leo, Aquarius, Aries, and Taurus. Okay. I think, okay, I also need to change the name of the reading. I'm gonna make the all signs part one, and then I'm gonna write four signs. And the next time with the part three, we will do another four signs, so that I will bring this video actually in three parts, and in detail we will explore this. So this was a reading that I was very much influenced and inspired by Rumi's saying. In the other parts, you can also watch it for your other sun, moon, rising, and other astrological associations. Very happy to bring this reading. So I will see you in the part two of this video series tomorrow. There is going to be another live stream, and it is members special for Three of Cups, Six of Cups, and Nine of Cups level membership. Thank you so much for your appreciation and interest to my work. See you in the part 2 of this video series, and please take good care. Ciao for now.